Hey everybody, so we got a ton of stuff going on right now. It's the middle of September, harvest is right around the corner. We got a bunch of stuff still to do to the combine. Ben guys are over working on their stuff. We got the junk guys out here, they're cutting stuff up, getting ready to get that loaded up. I gotta go dig a grave. Dad has to run off to a doctor's appointment, so he's gonna be doing that while I'm getting everything ready here. When he gets back, we're gonna get started getting to work. All right, Coop, what's the advice of the day?
Don't let Shatner run your bale trailer, because he'll ruin your tire.
Hey Willow, hi. Hi. Take it? How fast are you going?
Going 50 to 35 and burn out.
Really?
Yeah. I literally just squawked the tires.
What's up, Coop?
Working, unlike you.
Hey, what do they call them dogs there? Keep moving toward the bins until I get the bins cut up. You ever been up in one of those, Coop?
I won't fly a crop duster.
I like a riding one.
There's only one seat in them.
They make 2-passenger ones.
Not air tractors.
Really?
Ground is hard. So here's what we got. There's so many they're buried right here or over there, and then this half of the stone here, we're going to be burying them there or there. But we're probing to see where the spouse is beside them here. This ground is really hard, so hopefully I can find them right away.
Hey there, Cole. You can just call.
Yeah, I got a question here. I'm at the cemetery, right on that far south corner where we dug under that tree a couple years ago. So the husband's buried, but I'm not finding anything on my probe, so I'm guessing he's cremated.
I was trying to think in that area. I was almost thinking a bunch of them were buried on the east side of the stone, but
I can probe some other ones here to see. I guess I can probe the ones in the same row and... Okay, there he is. So we need to dig over there. Now I'm gonna probe until I find the edge of the casket or the edge of the vault, the concrete vault that's here. And then we'll dig right beside that.
Ow.
Alright, Neva and I just got done digging the grave, got back, went and threw some groceries down my neck. Now I need to run down to the main heated shop where Dad and Cooper are working on the combine. I need to grab some footage from Cooper so that way I can make a, well, not footage, I need to grab a video clip from Cooper so that way I can make a thumbnail for his video so I can get that out tonight. And then I actually have another grave I need to dig today, so got a lot of stuff going on yet. And the sun is starting to go down quick. This is how you know Neva drove the vehicle. You gotta be careful not to get in too quick, otherwise you'll lose your knees banging them on the dash. That's better. Oh, hi Willow. Hi. Hi. Thanks, Scoop. Okay, well, let's see. Let's take this picture and possibly that picture. See what we can do. That's what we started with, and that's how it turned out. All right, let's go dig a grave. Something I've never understood about chain binders is I tightened this with a pipe. I had to use a pipe to get this to tighten, and the front was really tight when I did this. And then I get back here, and this is somehow loose. I'm just going 2 miles down the road. We're leaving it like that. Seriously, how? This one's tight as can be. Jeez, you ever heard of oiling your brakes? Golly. Hey, we need to hook up to that trailer so we can pull back behind and get some more plywood. Well, shucks.
As Cole would say, yeehaw!
Well, this isn't real plywood, but someone left it out in the rain the other day and it got bumped by something, so we're gonna use it. So this is where we kind of complain a little bit. Now, as we can see, we have roads here in the cemetery, and normally there's a person buried here, then there's a 2-foot walkway in the middle, and then there's a person buried there. So that would give you a whole bunch of room in here to be able to get around. As we can tell, there's a row of stones right here in the middle, so this person is going to be buried from the edge of this lighter stone here into there. It's like 8 feet 4 inches. I need 8 feet. Now, luckily this stone is not super tall, but if this thing was tall, my backhoe's not going to be able to reach over that, so then I'd have to bump outside of their plot. And sometimes you can't do that, because if there was someone buried right here, you can't just bury someone where someone else is buried. I guess my biggest concern with this is I'm going to be 2 inches from that concrete, and I'm going to be 2 inches from that concrete. I don't want to accidentally dig and have that cave off and then have this whole thing end up in the hole. I might end up cheating just a little bit this way, so that way I can get by the side of this stone. Grandpa, what would you do?
You should give your sister a raise.
That's what I thought. That's what we're gonna do. By the way, Grandpa's right over there.
What the heck happened?
I don't know, guys.
I didn't even hear you.
What'd you put that hole there for? Where's the cones and all the warning signs? Hey Dad, I'm sorry I'm late. I got stuck behind this clown driving this massive grain cart. There we have it, guys. We got a Brent 1396 out here. Got Eli from Unver Firth. He's getting us set up. Cooper's gonna go grab the 340. We're gonna hook this up, make sure everything's working right. Don't need any problems like we've had in the past. We haven't had any problems, actually. Yeah! Good! Hey. Have you seen the SWs on this yet?
I say, that looks pretty bossy.
Yeah, pictures don't do those tires justice.
No, they don't.
Alright, that's about enough of that.
I don't know which one's all he needs.
I think you'll need them all, because it looks like there's 4 sets of things here.
Hey, we're back in the shop today, Cooper and me. We're just kind of doing some oddball stuff, making sure the corn head is ready to go. Cooper, he'll be back in a few minutes, but we're putting some, well, see if you can see these. Putting some little new stainless steel guards to kind of protect the side of our row units on the corn head. So Cooper's been kind of working on that. We're just adjusting the corn head. We've changed some hoses. We've been filling gearboxes with new oil. Kind of going through everything really good on this head. We are getting very, very close to putting it to work. So we want it, so when it's time to go, we can put it on and hit the field. One low, one row left, I think. I'm gonna charge for a while, I guess. Guessing Cooper will probably run that to the front of the door up here on the machine shed. The head will not fit through our our overhead door. Goes Cooper's plane to see how close he's going to be to our auger wagon. It's kind of coming in at a goofy angle right now. There we go. We got a lot of room. We got a lot of room. This is going to be a lot different than our combine last year. Our combine was so short to the ground, we were having troubles getting over these higher grain carts. I think I'll go ahead and have a glass of milk. After getting out of the hospital, I actually lost 14 pounds and kind of made me think, you know, there's a lot of days I just keep going for the Mountain Dew. I go for the Mountain Dew. I go for another Mountain Dew. I kind of need to be thinking on what I'm drinking, eating, and I'm not saying that I still won't do some of that stuff, but maybe instead of 6 Mountain Dews in a day, maybe 1 Mountain Dew a week or something. But I'm just trying to think a little more and try to keep some of that unwanted weight off. But you gotta have muscle, you still gotta have strength, and I like food, I can't lie.
Already made, press 3. To continue, press 4. To repeat the...
I told you I'm not giving you my social security number. Well, after 45-minute phone call, I finally got through to a person. The $1,060 that was on my credit card that I did not know what it was for, they didn't put it on there. We got it straightened out. It is money I owe, so I'll be sticking the check in the mail.
I will say, you truly don't get an appreciation for the 45-foot bean head until you compare it to the main heated shop behind it. That thing's stinking huge. And speaking of huge, hello, beautiful. Besides being 45 feet wide, I gotta say my favorite thing about this head is the fact that you can literally walk underneath of it. When we bought this bean head and sold our other one, we figured none of the parts would transfer over, so we had a whole bunch of extra parts and boxes and stuff. So we gave it to a neighbor who had the same head, and come to find out, we ended up stripping a couple bolts and nuts, and those are the same ones as the ones we had before. So I'm making a shameful parts run. All right, Blake, thanks for letting me steal parts. Bye. Well, today ended up being a half screwy day for me, but Dad and Cooper ended up getting the bean head already here. We do need to run everything yet, make sure that new center belt is tensioned appropriately and stuff, but I think we got everything greased up. Next week, we're gonna be putting an air bar on this. We're gonna be putting new sickles and guards on it as well. So we got that to look forward to. The corn head's basically ready to go. Just got some greasing, couple grease circs left to hit, I think. Oh, Pete's gonna come out and put the egg leader stuff in here so we can have auto steer and have our yield monitor.
The only thing, the only thing I can really think about right now, my tummy's growling and it's saying it's time to feed me. Mama Cornstar just sent me a text and said supper's about done. All this other stuff, I'll let Cole worry about.
Yeah, I can go on the back burner. But that's all we got for today, so thanks for watching. See you in the next one.